Happy Halloween, guys! The Horror Man back with my review of Halloweenville. Well, guys, we've made it. It's officially Halloween 2024. Which means it's also the final day of the 31 Days of Horror, or 31 Days of Halloween. It's always tough for me to decide which review I should save for Halloween. Obviously, I review Halloween-themed films all month long, but it seems fitting to highlight something special for the actual day. So this year, I've decided to go with something that isn't just Halloween themed, but that's specifically about Halloween. Halloweenville is a 2011 documentary about one town's celebration of Halloween. It was made by the same guys who brought us Video Violence and Video Violence 2. This here is my super rare limited edition VHS release from Lunchmeat with reversible cover art. Here is the awesome reversible artwork. And here's the actual tape. These were very limited, so I'm fortunate to have one in my collection. The town is Lambertville, New Jersey, a historic town in the nation. Filmed in 2010, in the weeks and days leading up to Halloween, Halloweenville chronicles Lambertville's love of the holiday. Citizens of the town are interviewed, including adults, children, and even the mayor of Lambertville. Lambertville is a sleepy river town that celebrates Halloween the way New Orleans celebrates Mardi Gras. 3,000 to 4,000 trick-or-treaters arrive each year. During the filming of this documentary, 2010 marked the first year the most heavily populated trick-or-treating street in Lambertville was closed off to traffic. We meet a couple, married for 40 years, decorating their house weeks before Halloween. We are welcomed into local businesses to witness how they decorate as well. The flower shop with the Little Shop of Horrors theme was awesome. Other married couples create actual Halloween haunts on their property. The town has a pumpkin carving contest, and I have never seen so many different people carving jack-o'-lanterns in the same place. Lambertville even hosts a pet masquerade parade. People dress up their dogs and cats in creative costumes. A special showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show is played at the local theater in the nights leading up to Halloween. And the annual Halloween parade is held the Sunday before Halloween every year. There are various costume categories, and anyone who enters the contest wins a prize. The top 3 winners also receive cash. We get to see Mischief Night in Halloweenville. That's the night before Halloween, October 30th. And finally, we witness all of the splendor on Halloween night. I love how this documentary builds up to that point. We meet the citizens, we see how they decorate, and finally, we witness the results. There are even local legends in Lambertville that are discussed in Halloweenville. One is about the local high school that burned down, allegedly because of a Bunsen burner fire. And the other is a disturbing tale about a high school football player who died after having his neck broken in the middle of a game. Halloweenville absolutely captures the essence of Halloween. And by that, I don't necessarily mean Halloween now. I mean, the Halloween we all remember as children. Back then, the night seemed larger than life. As a kid, I really did feel like I was in a crowd of thousands of trick-or-treaters. I'm sure it really wasn't that many, but I can assure you it was definitely hundreds. Now, though, we're lucky if we have a handful of trick-or-treaters on Halloween night. Where have all of them gone? Why does no one seem to care about Halloween like they used to? Well, the town of Lambertville definitely cares. At least, I hope they still do. I was thinking about that while I was watching this documentary. I really hope Lambertville still celebrates Halloween the way they did back in 2010 when this was filmed. It's 14 years later, and a lot has changed in all these years. For one thing, it seems a lot of people now prefer trunk or treat over trick or treat. I'm not saying trunk or treating isn't a good idea. I just wish people didn't replace traditional trick or treating with that. In my opinion, that is unfortunately what has happened. Trunk or treat should just be a bonus, in addition to trick-or-treating on Halloween night. After watching Halloweenville, it's so cool to think of other towns that might be like Lambertville. I go to Salem, Massachusetts every year in October, which is obviously a huge Halloween city. But it's nice to know there are other towns like it in the country. Lambertville looks like a nice, quaint community. Again, I really hope it hasn't changed with the times. Halloweenville was super nostalgic and so much fun. It brought me back to the excitement of Halloween I had as a kid. I'm glad I saved this review for today, although I know Halloween 2024 will never compare to Halloween 2010. In Lambertville. We can hope, though, right? Maybe Halloween of the yesteryears will someday make its most welcomed return. But until then, I'm happy to have Halloweenville to enjoy. Have you seen this documentary? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. I hope you've enjoyed my 31 Days of Horror 2024. Happy Halloween again. Have fun, be safe, and remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.